Now, for those of you who are thinking that you have a country, maybe you are still thinking that Nigeria is still existing, I want you to give me 14 minutes of your time. In these 14 minutes, I am going to connect some dots for you. I'm going to show you what is currently going on in Nigeria. I'm going to tell you how these people you are seeing on the screen, how they said they are going to divide Nigeria, and they have started proving it. How these people came out day before yesterday to tell the Nigeria government that they have arrived. That they have arrived in Nigeria and there is nothing the Nigeria government can do. I want you to watch this video to the end. I want to explain some things in this video. And I want to let you know what happened yesterday here. These people are recruiting, they are adopting, they are recruiting residents. They are promising people that they are going to give them security, that Nigeria government has failed, that there is nothing Nigeria government can provide for them, but they themselves will give them security when they secede out of Nigeria. They started talking about secession in the month of June as published by Shahara reporters and so on and so forth. So many news media knows what is happening, but they are not talking about all these issues. All these people you are seeing, they are not Nigerian soldiers. They are not Nigerian, policemen. These are people on Zamfara highway. These people have already captured many territories in Nigeria. And in this video, you are going to understand and ask some questions like, why is it that Nigerian security, forces, they send a lot of soldiers, a lot of police to the southeast and leave the north to the mercy of these terrorists? The place these people are now is where the state, where the Minister of Defense comes from. The Minister of Defense, Matawande, from Zamfara State, the former governor for that matter, who negotiated with bandits before. They call them bandits, but I call them Iswap. I call them terrorists. So I want you to take your time and watch this video to the end.
But you don't know what tomorrow brings. Still disgrace you. People dying like flies every day. You read about it in the news, but you don't believe it. You wouldn't know about it. And then man in the lamp like gold knocks on your door. Cause Christmas meeting, I swear I live in.
Hello, good morning everyone and happy Sunday. I am Okocha Marcel. If you are Christian, I hope you went to church. Now, this video is very important for those of you who care to understand what is going on in Nigeria. About 3 months ago, the Islamic State of West African province called Iswap, they held a public meeting in Borno State with Borno residents. They promised them that they are going to secede out of Nigeria by December. And when this is done, that they will give them good life security, not like the way Nigeria government is doing to them. So after that, the soldiers, the police in Nigeria, they do not respond. They did not respond up to today. Everybody just kept quiet as if nothing is going on. The same time, after these people have made this statement, we received a shocking news that over 100,000 members of these people came from Benin Republic into Nigeria. Nobody is talking about all these things. Now, the news we are hearing from different parts of the northern Nigeria is that these people are now visible everywhere. In fact, someone sent me a video where these people are threatening the federal government, saying that we are here. You people can't do anything. We are here and we have come to stay. And ever since then, these people have been showing, evidence, they are showing proof that they meant what they said, that they are going to divide Nigeria by December. They have been carrying out deadly attacks without repair by the security agencies. Despite the army spokesperson told us that Nigeria is more secure today more than before, but that is just a propaganda. It's not in the reality. Now, let me tell you an example of what I'm saying. This one happened yesterday, 31st day of August 2024. The same set of people, Islamic State of West African Province, this is what they are doing. Now, it reads that breaking, terrorists block major highway in Zamfara. adopt passengers in 2 loaded buses. Now, first of all, the person that I called after reading this news from Shara Reporters told me that for bandits, not bandits, sorry to say, for terrorists, the Iswap, to load 2 coastal buses, new one without number. 2 coastal buses, new buses without number. They loaded it and, they drive it away without any intelligence from police or any repair, any attack, any confrontation from the security agencies. Now, who gave them the coastal buses? How can you drive coastal buses into Nigeria without number? You use it to adopt people. Before you can get people that will fill the 2 coastal buses, it means that the operation must have lasted like 1 to 2 hours. It is a highway. So if they stop you, they ask you to enter. Like people who are going from Abuja to Lagos, or from Asaba to Lagos, or from Ojota to Victoria Island. Just the park bus. Yeah, telling people, yeah, enter. In this country, well, what that means is that these people have succeeded. What that means is that these people are ruling. Now, let me leave Zamfara State. Borno residents are paying taxes. They are farmers. They are paying taxes to these people. So these people already have a government inside Nigeria. And no one is talking about all these things. And we think that, everything is just normal. Absolutely, this is not normal. This is not normal at all. Now, let's go through this article to understand what happened yesterday. Shara Reporters reported that several passengers were abducted on Saturday evening after gunmen suspected to be bandits attacked motorists on the highway in Zamfara State. Now, what pains me is that a lot of people are still calling these people bandits. Boko Haram attack, they call them bandits. There is no bandits in Nigeria. They are all terrorists. Read my lips. These are not bandits. You know what bandits means? These are terrorists. These are Iswap, Boko Haram members. And the government know their sources. The government know everything about them. Now, the article continues, says, a witness disclosed this on Saturday, adding that the gunmen hijacked the vehicle before abducting the occupants. A few hours ago, bandits blocked the Damri to Bakura Road in Zamfara State, abducting all passengers from 2 fully loaded vehicles. An ex-user, Dank Castina 50, disclosed on his page. It is alarming that terrorists can put blockade on a road in broad daylight without any fear. The northwest region of Nigeria has become a web of terror. Hey, it's not a web of terror. Listen to me. These people meant what they said. When they said that they are going to secede out of Nigeria, they are serious about it. And the federal government is not doing anything about that. You know why? They mobilize all the whole security agencies to the southeast. What is happening in the southeast? We know the issue in the southeast, releasing Nnamdi Kanu, and see whether the whole security issues in the southeast will not be solved. That is apart. Now, the issue in the northern Nigeria is issue of secession. These people want to leave Nigeria. They have said it time without number. They have said it. So what are the security agencies still thinking? That, Southeast is still the insecurity hub of Nigeria? They must be playing. For you to understand how wicked these people are, they are still doing tribalism on insecurity. Sending your old troop to the southeast and leaving the northern Nigerians to be vulnerable at the mercy of bandits. I'm sorry to say bandits again. At the mercy of the Iswap terrorists. Now, say Zamfara is one of the states in the northern region plagued by criminals known as bandits who raid and loot villages, kill residents and burn houses to the ground. Now, you see, Nigerians, I don't know, we are so confused people. I am surprised that news medias are still calling these people bandits. When you understand the meaning of bandits, you will not call these people bandits, but call them what they are. They are terrorists, and they are terrorizing. Their activities is not banditry, it's terrorism. He said the gangs maintain camps in a huge forest straddling the state, Katsina, Kaduna, and Niger states, and have carried out mass kidnapping of students from school in recent years. In 2019, the state government under former governor and current minister of the state for defense, Bello Matawalle, had entered a peace agreement with the government. Now, Matawalle, the minister of defense, is from this state. If he cannot curb the insecurity situation in his state, do you think that insecurity in the southeast is the one they can curb? When they know the issue, they know the reason why there are insecurities in those areas. I'm even talking about this northern Nigeria. What about my state? What about everywhere? The issue of insecurity is holistic. And these people are telling you that they are going to divide Nigeria before this year ends. And people think that these people are playing. I got a message yesterday from a very high-profile person from northern Nigeria and a social media influencer from northern Nigeria for that matter, that the information they are having about the attacks that is coming, that is fearful, is alarming. All this intelligence, the police will have it, the soldiers will have it, all of them, they will have all this intelligence, but they will allow it to happen because they are accomplices. Yes, I mean what I said. Now, say, but despite the accord, communities in the state were frequently attacked and residents kidnapped or killed. So, this is the situation of things. And if these people who said that they are going to secede out of Nigeria, that they are going to divide Nigeria, and they are being allowed to carry out all this attack and nobody is holding them, and the federal government is talking about IPOB, ESN, Simon Ekpa, Nnamdi Kanu, talking about issues that are not relevant, and even people dying every day, terrorists are adopting people every day. Anyway, what I am more interested is the issue of these people saying they are going to secede out of Nigeria. So I don't know the way they are going to secede. But it's important that what is happening anywhere in Nigeria should not affect other regions. So if they want to secede, let them focus on the north and secede out of the north. Because the southern Nigeria, I don't think they are ready for their war, they are ready for their crisis. The southeasterners already have seceded because they do not believe in Nigeria any longer. The southeasterners have already psycho-conditioned themselves that they belong to the Republic of Biafra, whether you said it's not existing or not. But the only question I want you to answer is this country really working? And how long do you think people will endure all this madness? How long do you think people will endure all this pain? How long do you think that people will endure all these sorrows in the name that they are in one country called Nigeria? How long? How long can we continue to pretend? How can it be that in this 2024, where people are talking about artificial intelligence, tracking everything, everywhere gone is, you can detect it through technology and so on and so forth, and bandits are terrorizing, are flexing muscles in Nigeria? It's so pathetic. How can it be? And no one is talking about it. It's a pity. And I think the right thing should be done. For me, this country is done. If you ask me what is the solution to the current state of Nigeria, it's just two things. Divide Nigeria or return Nigeria to regional government where people will manage their security and resources. I rest my case. Let me know what you think on the comment section. Thanks for listening.